Good morning, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the second of two live streams today. Welcome back to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're coming from. This is the self-therapeutic multimedia project for me to solve the problems and challenges in my life as well as self-improvement process for me to reach the goals and heights that I set for myself. Nice. All right, we got we got this sub-series that I'm starting new, BDMP, I believe, for the basics, decontamination, maintenance, and purification. So if you take a look at the stream, take a look at the title, take a look around you in this stream. What do you see? What you see is what you get. In the title, it says, I believe, something along the lines of business, work, clothing. So business, there's some business stuff there, work, some stuff here on the side on the previous live stream, the first live stream I had today, and clothing. And, the previous live stream I talked about three things: health, food. Well, it's really like a myriad of 15 different things broken, sorted into three categories. So three domains: health, food. This is health. That's a bunch of food. We had people, so relationships, basically in the workplace. And then we also had management. So this whole, the Ahn Rho Project and the introduction itself. So that was the previous live stream. This one, of course, we're going to cover business, work. There's my work bag behind there as well. I'm bringing to work, and then clothing, and I believe there's one more thing. It might be mess. I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully it comes back into my memory as I'm moving alongside. And also, of course, stay tuned for the very end, the take-home message, which is important as usual. I do that every single live stream. So that being said, why don't we get started? Business. So what's important? We just left off right here. So the best way to get a gist of things is the previous live stream I was talking about. Okay, so we have all these gift items here, some gift food that I'm using as a last resort food. I'm out of stock, no more groceries, they're all run out. I use these like meal replacements. I have this water here, it's all empty. The oatmeal, the breakfast, all finished completely. We have some packaging and garbage on the side here, especially over there above the bed right there, a bunch of shit. Yeah, all that's finished. It's just junk food, by the way. We have that bag right there. This is garbage. This shit's garbage. I brought this to work yesterday. Like I said, filled it with a sandwich. So why don't I do myself a favor, and in this live stream we'll cover some waste as well. So I'm gonna bring this when I go to work today in about what, half an hour. So this is garbage. I'm gonna throw it away. And at the same time, I should mention, of course, that when I do go to work, I have to bring these with me. So these are of course, the supplements that I take. Okay, so essentials and so on and so forth from Usana. Again, just helps that I'm in a biomedical related field, so STEM, science, engineering. Anyways, I'm gonna take this for my liver, and then for the rest, for the vitamins, antioxidant, nutrients, and stuff like that, put that inside this little container, this little bag right here, bring it to work. The bag is complete so this bag of food yesterday spilled all the, I guess, ingredients like black pepper inside my work bag, so it's disgusting. I've had to take my water bottle and put it inside this makeshift little packaging of spoons, so that it doesn't get all dirty, and now I have to clean up again tomorrow. Waste of time. Next thing, it's also really important. I believe it's safety. Safety was also part of this. So that's kind of work-related stuff. What I'm going to bring to work, but also when I go to work, obviously, and I work in a company that manufactures PPE, all that kind of stuff. Workplace safety. But needless to say, here we have this paper napkins and shit like this. That's debt-related stuff. That's going to be covered tomorrow morning. We have underneath it though this box of tissues that I purchased. So I'm gonna take this out here. So COVID-19, right? So everyone's wearing masks and shit like that, and I have to do it too. So I have these gloves here for my workplace. One here. I'm gonna basically fold this when I go to work. Fold this in half. Put it in the mask there, and that way you get a runny nose and everything kind of spills out. It's disgusting. Keep it there. So that's kind of safety important. So yesterday we were doing year-end inventory, and we're doing all the count for all the shipping, receiving. I don't know, you guys. Are you guys like working? I hope you guys are working, right? That you guys have a job and have some sort of. I know that sometimes when people show up on my streams on any sort of stream on Periscope and Twitch, they're kind of like just, I don't know, they haven't had any life experience, but really, please do tell me that you're working. So how hectic it is right now in your business. Hopefully you're doing all the counts for all the merchandise, for all the supplies, all the parts, all the products that you have. It's a real challenge, let's say, for your management. So I have some stuff here where I got cut basically when I was up about maybe 3 meters high. I was trying to grab something for one of the kits that we make, and so I had this scrape around my arm. I'm going to maybe show that on camera if I can. So I apologize if it's a little bit shaky right here. And it just ran straight along my forearm, and I started bleeding a little bit. So basically I need to take 2-3 bandages and alcohol wipes. So that's what you see here. We see these alcohol wipes right here. Alcohol wipes and bandages. The contrast is so high. Shit, look at that. Come on, focus. The contrast is so high, so bright. Anyways, we have basically some bandages, and I peeled them off. So alcohol wipes. Now I also have some spares here, right? So when I get home from work today, I'm also going to have some alcohol wipes again, right here, and some adhesive bandages. Once again, just to cover up my forearm before it gets infected. And proper wound care is very important, especially if I'm not eating very well right now. Too much sugar, hypertension, and so your wounds, I'm not sure if you're aware, but basically heal much slower if they are left to air dry. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep your wounds moist, but sterile as much as possible and clean. And so I burn it off with the alcohol, and that's that. All right, moving on. So that's safety, okay. And work, we covered that. Year-end inventory, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to help. Shit, what the fuck is that? I'm going to go, sorry, something popped up in the live stream. I got to go to work. Of course, I spoke about, just having to maintain my relationships there. It's been very difficult, as well as around the house. But basically, I think I'm ready for work. I don't have any food, and that's okay. Today, I'm going to probably leave early because inventory now, in terms of logistical work at my workplace, at the warehouse in my workplace, most of us are done all the physical work, and now it's all about the electronic cataloging and all the inventory upkeep, and you want to update the database and everything. So that's going to be up to the office. Today, I'm just going to be there with a few team leaders in the production and assembly department. So we're just going to move some stuff around and get things cleaned up. But aside from that, I think there's only going to be about 3 to 4 hours worth of work, as far as my manager has told me. So with that being said, that's basically what's going to happen at work. And in terms of work, I should mention clothing now. So clothing, that's the next thing. It's a absolutely insane mess here. You can tell that I still haven't cleaned up all this shit here. Like I said, cell phone pouches, stuff that I really should have taken care of. The micro USB was not the right fit. The lightning adapter also not the right fit. I wasted like $15 on electronics that I didn't need to use. I still, of course, have to take care of a new laptop. Cyber Week Monday, that kind of stuff. And I don't, again, the most deal worthy ones have been bought out by Best Buy, Future Shop, the source Future Shop's obsolete. But anyways, Amazon, it's all the good laptops are pretty much gone, and I have to do some sort of research and keep up to date to see when they restock. Now I don't know. I'm gonna have to give some phone calls. Right, so clothing. So that's clothing kind of stuff and electronics, but the main thing here is my laundry. This thing has been sitting here for almost a week. That's ridiculous. That means that, so usually this is up there, and that's because I take care of my laundry. But for the past week, I actually have not. It's just been sitting here, all the clean laundry, and I have not folded anything. And I guess I had no time in the past. 7 days times 24? 7 by 24 is like what? 120 plus 48, 178 hours. I've just been on the 168 hours. I've just been on the run every single fucking day, and yeah, insane. So anyways, I'm gonna have to do the laundry tomorrow morning if I can, and I don't even know if I'll be able to manage to do that. So I might be running short of clothing, and I'm gonna start to stink if that's the next live stream tomorrow morning too. It's gonna involve cleaning up all the waste, cleaning up all the garbage, all the shit here, all the napkins, all the gifts that I don't need, all the food, all the packaging, all this, all the dust, all the packaging up here as well, plastic, recyclables, composting, tissue paper, toiletries, all this safety equipment that I don't really, the masks, I forgot to mention about that. Yeah, this one I can throw away on this stream, in fact, and take these safety things and just throw them when I go out today. So that's good. Food, though, however, if there's anything that's food-related waste, I'll have to throw away tomorrow morning, aside from this right here. Like I said, this sandwich, this kind of Harvest Snaps thing, I can stick the mask inside, take it out when I go to work today, and just dump it in the receptacle. So, because it's work related. But any sort of food related stuff, purely, or health related stuff tomorrow, food packaging, groceries has to be covered tomorrow morning. The last thing I had to cover, business, right? This is very important. Oh shit, clothing. Forgot to mention. Right, so to get ready for laundry, I have to put all the clothes hangers inside this bin. And this cap here, this is what I want to get to. This cap here, this spring cap, you see it? What the fuck, man? I was supposed to cover this about 5 days ago. So this cap, I washed it. No. A full week ago. This cap for the spring, it's been here. Hasn't been washed for so long. Needs to throw it away. I gotta put this away into that bag right there for storage. I'm not gonna use this at least until, say, May or something like that, if at all. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay, don't fall. Okay. So I have to put that away. The pillow still, the blanket downstairs from the laundry is still not done, so that's related to clothing, I suppose. This needs to be washed tomorrow morning with the laundry. It's my headband as well as the gloves, safety gloves, all that kind of stuff. Again, just try to decontaminate every week, at least at minimum, because of COVID. Last thing, business. I can't believe this is 11 minutes in and I still have not covered the business side. That's how much shit. All right, business. So, right, I mentioned yesterday, we have these two packages here. Business related stuff. Don't need to really know what it is. Basically just health molecular research and cellular nutritional company. Needless to say, one of my clients unfortunately has this kind of not suspended it. The relationship between his account and my as an associate have been completely cut off and severed, and I had to call customer service yesterday and speak with some associates. Speak with the customer representative there, and then they got in touch with the supervisor, and we had to do all this coordinating just to resolve an issue, and I take it under my responsibility. There was something that I did also early on when I was first joining the company, first joining this business, really, that I didn't do right. And that led to some complications down the road that I hadn't anticipated. But of course, some of it was also out of my control. Part of this was, part of it was the way they process shipments of product that have not been picked up physically. So 2 weeks down the road, because I didn't pick it up on time, they would ship it, which is normal. But that also involves some sort of processing methodology that resulted in a technical error, and that severed the relationship between me and my client, unfortunately. And so I had to call them, and then now there's this form I had to fill up with the reasons about why and give some background, some details, which isn't, again, I actually very much appreciate, and I'm thankful and very grateful for the wonderful customer service. Let's abbreviate by SS. So SS has been amazing. She's been very open to me, and not just her, but several other of her colleagues who I've spoken to over the phone. Very professional and very patient. I know that it's end year and end month at the same time, as well as being the precursor to the holiday season. So there's so many orders of shipments and so many customer complaints and reviews and returns, not reviews, and so on and so forth. All sorts of complications, and definitely they've been very cordial with me, and they've done their best. So with that being said, I should end off this live stream with a take-home message. I have about 30 seconds. So take care of yourself. What is it? Take care of yourself. That means take care of your health, your finances, your relationships. Make sure that you become a strong, disciplined, responsible individual if you're not already. Now, trying to be preachy, this is something that I had to practice myself, that I'm trying to get a gist of, and so it helps that I say it. Reach for those heights and goals you set for yourself. You're trying to be a next civil engineer, next pediatrician. I don't know what it is that you do for yourself. Something special for your spouse or your kids. I don't know who's watching. That being said, thank you for tuning in, my hypothetical imaginary viewers. This is the Ahn Rho Project. This is Ahn Rho signing out. Ciao. I'll see you all tomorrow morning in the next 2 live streams when we cover waste, decontamination, and purification of this route. Take care. Ciao.